I think I'm gonna get Kim first and do that.
Hi guys! Welcome to the Hope to Hope conference. We're talking about the power of vulnerability. I'm Kim White with the My Sexy Business team.
And I'm Cassandra Bradford Wilson with Genesis Preferred Solutions. I'm so happy to be here. We're going to have a ball today.
We're excited about what all's coming up. We have a celebrity coming up. I can't wait to introduce you to her. She is, I know. That's what I can tell you about her. You know, we keep saying this. I keep repeating myself that everybody's amazing and awesome sauce.
We got to find some new adjectives and adverbs.
But the truth is,
phenomenal.
When you get to hang out with these kind of people, you just are so blessed. I'm almost like stuttering because how cool is it to have 25 of your closest besties that are powerhouses and willing to be transparent and willing to be vulnerable and willing to be all kinds of things to help you, like the ones that are coming in and watching this. If you are not taking advantage of the access that you're getting, I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to send out invites to your friends, because you won't get a place that you can do question and answers with this caliber of people very often. And we're just excited. We're excited about Leticia Mitchell is our little interviewee next. She is, well, she's probably going to spank me because I'm going to probably tell too much, but I can't help it. She is, well, I want to just describe her in the way that I see her first, which is she's a little powerhouse. She's a firecracker. She's a little ball of energy. The Energizer Bunny comes to mind. All of those things fit her. But the cool part is her heart is for people. It's for the community that she is serving in. And, you know, she owns the #1 restaurant in Las Vegas, Nevada. She is, I don't know how many years in a row she's been the #1 restaurant. I don't know how many years in a row. You'll have to help me with all of this, but she has done so many incredible things. And if you talk to her, she's so humble. She's a sweetie. And so she's been on TV. She's won America's Top Chef. Is that the right one? 3 times? Is that right?
No.
She's done. What is it that you won, the chef thing?
It was the Food Network came into Las Vegas, Taco Wars Las Vegas.
Taco Wars.
Taco Wars.
I can't tell the right story.
Oh my God.
And then Flavors of the Heart. We won 2 years in a row, competing against celebrity chefs.
Wow, I need to go and be a judge. Just judge. She just had like 4 different. I'll just judge which one I like better.
And they can all be the same. Well, thank you so much for coming on today, because I'm honored to just know you, and the fact that you would come on and do an interview with us, we are like so excited. Been talking about you all morning long.
Yeah, she has. Now I want tacos.
Yeah.
And I'm in Texas. They're not the same here, Leticia. They're not the same.
No.
Tell us. Go ahead.
I'm honored, and I am just excited, and I feel very blessed to have had the pleasure of meeting such an amazing powerhouse of a woman, Kim. I haven't had the pleasure with your beautiful, sexy team, but to see your strength and your encouragement and your success, you know, of so many past turmoils is just God's light. And to me, that is just encouraging. So it is my honor to be here with you.
Don't make me cry. Princesses can have running the
Now I I see that my husband has joined. He heard me talk about food, and now he's joined. He didn't even join when I was being interviewed. He heard.
Hey, Mr. Tony. Well, I just want to I want you to talk some about some of the things that you've shared. Because I don't want to share the wrong things. It's not my story to tell. It's just I can't help myself but to be in awe of you. I love the fact that you didn't know how to do what you're doing now, and you just did it anyway. Tell us how you started.
My husband calls me his crazy little Mexican loquita. He just is completely in awe of what you just said, that I don't know how you do it, but, and honestly, you said it right there. I don't know how, but I only know who guides me, and it's my good Lord. And he gave me a gift. He gave me a passion. My mother enriched that light, that passion and joy, and it's been burning in my soul and in my being. And I knew I had something, and I wasn't going to quit. It took 30 years, but I wasn't going to quit. And I kept speaking about it throughout, my years of raising my children and working hard, sometimes 3 jobs, and I never quit. And it had nothing to do with my passion, but it was raising my family, and it just burned in me that I could not quit. And by God's good grace, finally somebody listened to me, and I was able to open up my passion and dream. And I didn't know how. I never ran a business, let alone a restaurant, but I knew that I had the ability to do it. And I never said, oh my gosh, but I don't know how to set up the restaurant in the kitchen. Oh my gosh, but I don't know how to run it inside. It just kept coming because I kept fronting it. I kept fronting it and facing it. I did not know, and I still don't know actually, the word no. I cannot. So,
My favorite part of you.
so, 8 years later, I have an amazing business, and the most incredible thing is that we're way out in the Northwest community, and this is this little village, this little area where nobody knew where it was, and we grew, and we continue to have an amazing business. And the Northwest community, and now in Summerlin and some of Henderson, they come out to visit us. And right now we're in the process of securing Leticia number 2. Do you believe that? What and
So you're now. I have a question. Is your restaurant is there in Henderson?
No, but because we're in the Northwest community, so it's Northwest
Okay.
Hill area. But I mentioned Henderson because we have a lot of guests that come from Henderson. That's a literally 20-mile drive. Well, in Vegas we're very spoiled with traffic, but because it's easy, we got the Beltway 215, and you're there. Yeah. But it says a lot. It says a lot because I make everything homemade. I make everything from scratch. I don't use any cans or prepackaged or frozen food. It's how my mother raised us and how I raised my children. And I wanted people to know the real flavors of Mexico. A lot of people that have visited us had said, I really don't like Mexican food, and then all of a sudden love it. And that's because they get to taste the real flavors. They get to taste the ingredients, and we've won a lot of competitions because of the fact that good food can be healthy food, but flavorful food, that you can enjoy. So, and we've also won competitions on our homemade margaritas. So, just a side note there.
I told
all of the mixologists in town off of the strip, we won twice the best margaritas in Las Vegas.
I love
I'll
it.
be there in October for the grand opening. That's all I know.
There you go.
We're gonna bring a whole crew.
I know. I'm just gonna wear some stretchy clothes.
I love it. I love it.
Well, and I met you when I came to lunch with Miss Connie Myers. We came in and she kept telling me about you. And I giggled because, Connie and I are both very excitable. And she kept telling me you were awesome and different things. And when we came in that day for lunch and you came out of the kitchen to greet us and to speak to her, and I had tasted the food, and then here you are, a little ball of energy. I'm thinking there's a whole lot of magic that goes on in that place. You have and I guess so that people understand, this is not a little 4-table restaurant. You stay packed, and you have a lot of space.
It's a full dining. It's full bar, full dining. Has 2 dining room areas plus a banquet room. So yeah, it's a full dining.
Yeah, my husband just chatted and says, "I'm coming for the margaritas." I'm like,
there you go. Right now we have a special on our Vino Rita. It is the frozen margarita with infused wine. Can you imagine? Whether you want red wine or white wine, it is just amazing. A lot of people love it because it's so hot right now. So.
I'm not gonna even read any more about what he's saying. Because Leticia, what is so funny to me is that when Kim interviewed me this morning, my husband was ghost. You get on here talking about margaritas and tacos, and I've never seen him type this fast. I'm like, you don't even know what you. He already got messages going on here.
Oh my goodness. This is my exciting story. When I can bring such joy and memories, create memories through my food, like my mother taught me, that to me is just awesome. It brings people together, and that is amazing. And one of the things that Kim had mentioned, that giving back to the community is, as a small business owner, that's very difficult to do in the years that you're trying to build your business. But giving back to education in our future and those that are less fortunate is very important to me. And the 2 events that I have a year is Cinco de Mayo and El Día de los Muertos. I always look for a nonprofit that we can benefit with that. So, and whether it's giving them gift certificates so they can raffle off in their events and raise money, by God's good grace, this is what we can do little by little. This year we sponsor Project 150, which is helping high school teenagers that are homeless, that they can have an education and they don't have to be embarrassed and have clothes and shoes and a future in their education. It's just incredible what the executive director, Melly Pulido, and the board is doing to help these children. It's just too many. It's like over 3,000 high school teenagers on the streets. And children can be tough. They're pretty cruel, when they see somebody not dressing in the fashions and having the right clothes. So they make sure they have their prom dress or the prom suits and shoes and then also give them scholarships to get to college. So very impressive. They're blessed.
You're so awesome. I want you to tell us some more about your event that you throw, because this is not something like some people say, they give back because they do this little bitty event that maybe 10 people show up. Tell us about your Cinco de Mayo event and how it is.
Our Cinco de Mayo, we just had our 8th annual Cinco de Mayo event, and we have it as we close up the entire village, the whole street that we're on, and we put up a live stage, and we have live local entertainment, live bands, dancers, singers, bands from country to Latin, pop rock, And we put up our food booth, our bar, and a lot of small business vendors with arts and crafts and jewelry, face painters, and we put up a big carnival, and it is amazing. It's grown so much that this year we had over 8,000 people attend, believe it or not. And of course, the restaurant had a 4-hour wait, so it's a lot of fun. The nonprofit got a car donated by a gracious owner of Chrysler, I believe Nissan, and to raise money for them. In fact, the raffle will be drawn this September 16th at the restaurant of who wins that car. 2016 brand new Nissan to help benefit the nonprofit. So it's a lot of work. We do it on our own. Nobody helps us. But this brings the community together, and because we're way out in the Northwest, there's really not much to do, and not everybody wants to go to the Strip or big events. So it's an amazing family event.
Leticia, what is the name of your restaurant?
Leticia's Mexican Cocina, or a lot of people call it.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to I got my team on here, and I got like 7 people ready to come there. We're on a road trip. I'm like, we can go in May.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's the best time.
You're volunteering?
Well,
I want to volunteer.
I met Leticia, and I told her, I said, okay, I'm going to come next May, and I'm going to help. Princesses aren't always that much help, but I promise to stay out of the way, and I promise to come.
What are you going to do?
And I do wherever she tells me.
Okay.
You can go in the
I think she
booth. Sell tickets.
I'll wear my tiara.
There you go.
She thought at first, and then she realized I was dead serious. We put it in our calendar. We're going.
I just put
to
it on
volunteer.
mine. I got Noah MacArthur. I got my husband. Roz is going. I have all these people. They're like, Cassandra, road trip. We're going.
Road trip.
So we're coming.
We'll make it well worth.
We're coming.
We have a full bar. We have great food, festival food out there. It is a lot of fun, believe me. There's so much to do, from the live music, the live bands, and for families as well. So it'll be well worth the road trip. Thank you, guys.
Well, we'll fast like 3 or 4 days before we come, and then we'll come with our own napkins tied around our neck. We're ready.
I just want to know if I get to taste your hubby's new food that you made him, because I was jealous. I want some of that.
Well, my husband loves avocados, and I got inspired by somebody that told me about them, so I tried them out, and it's avocado fries. So, and I made a chipotle aioli that, amazing. Oh my goodness. He was in heaven. And he goes, promise me you'll name them after me. So they're Eduardo fries. Eduardo fries.
Eduardo. I need those. Okay, honey. Eduardo fries. We need Eduardo.
So can we put in our order now for those?
I'll make sure to have them when y'all come down. Because I'm definitely going
I think we need to come and like seriously volunteer to do stuff. I promise I won't get in the way. You can tell me what to do.
I appreciate it. I want you to come and enjoy. But I am very grateful to you in this opportunity. And my message to everybody, to the young ladies, young women, young men, is one of my favorite things to tell everybody is never give up. Don't let anybody keep your dreams, because God created us to experience, to glorify Him. I don't want to get mushy and all that, but the thing is that when you do it,
emotional, girl.
You can do it.
Yes.
And the only one that's holding you back is you. Even though they put all those roadblocks, I was a single mom of 2, working 2, sometimes 3 jobs. And everybody said, but wait a minute, you weren't in the restaurant industry. That's right. I would do private caterings. I would do private weddings, baptisms, companies, organizations. I would sometimes for free, just so that they knew my food, just so that they would know my food. And then when I named the restaurant, I really wanted to name it after my mother because she was my inspiration, passion, and she taught me everything. But I was, told, no, everybody knows you. You've been working all those years to get everybody to know. So this is why. So never give up on whatever you want to do. You can do it.
And I love that part, like not just only the don't give up, but the fact that you understand relational currency that Dr. Cassandra talks about all the time. That those relationships you built by doing things sometimes for free have paid off in huge ways now. I mean, we have a mindset sometimes that we don't want to do anything unless we get paid big bucks up front. And sometimes it costs us in the end more than we want to pay.
Right.
Whereas if we'll do that thing first, then you end up with incredible things going on and incredible people in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Now they're all coming to my business. Now they're all calling me. Now they're all, little by little, and my business is growing based on them, so I'm very blessed in that area. And I can tell you that when you listen to this and not this, that's the power. Because here we have so much that people throw into our heads of how not to and why we shouldn't, and the financials and this and that, how difficult. I had 11 banks tell me no. Leticia, do you not know that is the highest failure rate of restaurants? And do you know what you're getting into? Leticia, do you know how hard you have to work? And yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I had no idea actually, but you know what I mean? It was just, those were the kind of comments, that I'm ridiculous. I don't know what I'm doing. How could I even go that route? It's just, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. So, and when you love something so much, it's not work. It is.
Yes.
And you feel it. They would have to kick me out to go home. Go rest. They were telling me, go rest. Oh, I'm good. It's because it's your passion and joy, So if you're not doing something you love, please find something. Please find that passion. Because that's a waste.
I said that same thing 2 weeks ago at a conference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you are living proof that not giving up and not letting people talk you out of something. You've learned a lot of lessons along the way. You had to change this or change that because that's the way it works. Right. But you didn't give up on the real part of the dream. You didn't give up on the thing that was embedded in you. And I think we're quick in the society to just, when the haters show up, we say, oh, okay, never mind. And I think you are just living proof that when you don't let them talk you out of it. I like how you said that they couldn't talk you out of it.
They were big financial people. I should have listened to them, right? Who was I? I was a single mom, and just working hard at it. And I didn't have a college degree, and there were so many negative factors against me. So, it's just that living proof. And it's not just me. There's so many people out there that have inspiring, stories to tell. My favorite that I hung on to, of course, was, Abraham Lincoln and, so many that failed before they became successful. And John Maxwell I read, and just inspirational stuff that helped me, really improve on believing in myself, because sometimes you can start to really bring that negative stuff up. But
so they didn't say you could do it, is what you're saying? You didn't get approval from they.
Exactly. They said I couldn't. They said, but yeah, right, I hear you.
I'm reading some of these posts. I got Roz says, can you ship some tamale? What you say with green sauce? Can I get some tamale ship with green sauce? So I don't know if they can go through your website. And then I get
We sold
Paul MacArthur is like
we sold over 10,000
huh?
tamales at Christmas because I make them homemade.
Tamales.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So
I got all
food is
we got all
very
these
hard. I'm so sorry of the delay.
That's okay. I just said we have all these people that are messaging during the broadcast, and I was just reading some of them, and I don't know, Leticia. I think I started something. I got all these people want to go on a road trip. I don't know if they're going to sleep, but I'm coming for Cinco de Mayo, so
Okay.
I have to move my conference at the end of April, and we just stay over. Go to
Ooh.
Connie's house and go there, and
Yeah.
we can help volunteer.
Yes, because we really do want to help you give back. That's part of what this conference is about, is just giving hope to other people that are, they're stuck, or they're listening to they, or they are, just in a place where they can't get to a conference or an event, and they can't get out, and they don't have access to awesome people like are on this conference. And so we're trying to give them hope, but at the same time, there's a lot of collaborations going on. We've already had one book being written, another book in the works. We've had all kinds of things going on, but we really are serious about coming and volunteering. You already know we are going to be there because we already put it on our calendar. But apparently,
we're coming with a crew, and Noah did an acronym for Leticia's name.
Of course.
So Noah says that your name is Life Essential, Tremendous, Impactful, Concise, Inspirationally Aware. That's what Leticia.
Wow.
So.
Someone said that to you? Wow.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did an acronym of your name, the spelling of your name. So he says it's Life Essential, Tremendous, Impactful, Concise, Inspirationally Aware.
Wow. That is
That's a lot.
Oh, it is.
Also, firecracker.
I know. We also got more people added to the road trip. I don't know what's going on for Vegas, but we're gonna have. We rent a bus,
the party bus,
in the back of a truck, just cover over us and a blanket and a pillow. We're coming. Hey, Tajiri, yes, come to Vegas.
Well, and we have an event coming up. Run Women's Conference. Part of the tour is in Las Vegas.
Yes.
So we will be there for that also.
Yes.
And hopefully the dates will coincide. Hopefully we can just.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
We know somebody that has influence.
I tell you what, we have something for you to come to, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll sign you up to volunteer and help. That would be very, very helpful to us. So, and everybody that doesn't want to work, they can party at Leticia's with great margaritas and great, festival food or more. So it's a whole day event.
Yeah, we'll get you a head count. We're coming. I'm coming.
I love it. Kim has all my information, so.
Okay.
Yes, and hopefully they've put the link for your restaurant so that people can come. Okay, Roz took care of that. We want to make sure that we promote you locally as well. This is going out all over the world, but we want to make sure that anyone that's close enough to come, that they're going to come see you. Now, we're driving from Texas and Oklahoma, and I'm not sure where all the other people are, but all of us are coming for sure.
That's beautiful.
Naomi, if you're on,
Coming from New York.
She's coming
She said
from
she's
New
gonna
York.
fly into Dallas and she'll just ride with me.
Wow.
So
Beautiful.
this is the power of collabpreneurs.
Yes.
I'm
Relational
very blessed to
currency.
have had the pleasure of meeting you. Seriously, Kim.
It's nice meeting
Yes.
you.
And
Yeah,
same
I
to
can't
you.
wait.
Yeah. It's just, when I went to that conference with Connie, I was like, why did I sign up? You know, I hadn't seen Connie for a long time. And when I was there, I went, wow, I was supposed to be there. It was just, you know, inspiring, very inspiring. So, muchas gracias.
I have inside.
Corazón.
Oh, don't make me cry.
It's on my heart. It's on my heart.
Oh, well, I have to tell you, I have insider information. You already know that I'm not going to share, but everybody that's on here, you want to keep watching this little firecracker because there are some big things coming that it's amazing. Nobody gave her permission. She gave herself permission, and she's making some things happen. And I can't wait. Like, can I be there when you make the big announcement? Because that's what I'm thinking. I want to be there when you make the really big. I'll carry your margaritas. I'll do whatever. I just want to be like in your presence.
We have people talking about they'll work for tamales. I mean, it is like crazy.
That's great. You know, I do have to also say that as much as we say stay away from people that tell you you can't do it, but it is so important that we surround ourselves with positive people. And I'm very blessed to have my husband give me such encouragement and support, you know, and the people around me that just I maybe didn't believe it at the beginning, and now they're like, you know, there's something to it. You know, it's not just luck. There's no such luck. You know, it's opportunity and being prepared, coming together. And when you surround yourself with positive, you know, inspirational people, this is how you start. Your light starts to really fire up. And I'm blessed. My husband is very positive like that, and people like yourselves, you know, that and Connie and everybody that I met in the conference. Thank you. You know, I'll tell you a story that the one that inspired me most of what you said when you went to the restaurant. He said to me, you know, Leticia, your food is great. You feed people's stomachs, and it's great. But most importantly, you have such a positive atmosphere here that you feed their soul. And that to me, that they don't even know why they want to come back, but it's that positive energy. And that was Carlos Santana who said that to me in my restaurant.
I love Carlos. Hey, Mr. Carlos, if you didn't already hear that, you just got a shout out.
He's sexy.
Yeah.
Well, no, I will say this, that is absolutely the truth. He spoke truth because I've been there. I mean, you know, sometimes I don't get to go everywhere I want, but I started there. I started by just going to lunch there and thinking, wow, you had staff there that had been there for, I think our waiter had been there 15 years or something like that. And that's not heard of in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, that's not something that happens in the restaurant industry. There's such a huge turnover, and you have great staff.
I'm very blessed to have an amazing team. I've always called them team members because they have a very strong part of this business, and I can't do it by myself, and it takes a team, and I keep telling them that, you know. So because of them, we have success, not because of me. You know, it's because of the team.
You are a great leader, ma'am, of that team, though. I'm not going to even let you negate that part.
I've had a lot to learn. I've had a lot to learn, and you know, everything that I've done in my past, you know, has culminated. And even these past 8 years, you know, they keep teaching me how to be better.
I love it. And we had a conversation about when we were in Mazatlan. We had a conversation about the things that you did before that didn't seem to have anything to do with the restaurant,
Right.
but yet you learned so many things from all those other things that you used in the restaurant. Like just even.
So
I think that's a big. Well, I think that's a big part of your awesomeness is you took all those experiences that didn't have to do with the restaurant that you had before, and you apply them in the restaurant. The way that you handle people, the way you give to the community, just all of that together makes it amazing. I keep using the same words, but it's true.
It's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
That's a new word for today.
You wonder why you're going through it, but this is not where I want to be. I want to be in my dream, my passion. But then you get to it and you see why you had to go through that path. And you can learn those things and be prepared, and it culminates into what you're doing and what you want to do. So it was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
Well, I'm proud of you, and I just love you dearly. I don't know what I did before you were in my life, because I just think you're awesome, and I want to keep you forever.
Forever.
Forever. Well, thank you for being on. We are going to post, we'll keep posting the link to where they can find you to come and have lunch. And we will seriously get with you privately and make the plan, because we really will bring a team and come help you. So
you guys are amazing.
So
gracias. Muchas gracias.
I've already lost all the Spanish I learned. So beautiful. But thank you, and we will see you soon.
Muchas gracias. Thank you so much, ladies. Much success in your business as well. Keep up the great, fantastic work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So this is Kim White with the My Sexy Business team.
Yes, and I'm Cassandra Bradford Wilson with Genesis Preferred Solutions, creating a road trip to Vegas for Cinco de Mayo. Oh, I gotta get that in there.
We can't wait. And we will be back with you all at 1 o'clock.
Noah says, I'm thinking we should go in December to be introduced to the community.
Okay. So we might be going before then. If you're interested in going on the Run Women's Conference tour,
to
be
Vegas.
sure and get a hold of Dr. because we're going to Vegas on the tour anyway.
Yes.
We're going to serve at Leticia's anyway.
For Cinco de Mayo. So I'll see what I can do with the team so we can schedule Vegas for either Cinco de Mayo, and then we're going to party it up in North is awesome. We're gonna have fun. You guys know I'm into work-life balance, and we're gonna work, and then we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna go eat tacos, and we're gonna go eat Eduardo fries made out of guacamole. It's on
avocados.
Avocados. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. Or baby. Same thing.
Anyway, thank you for coming to the Hope to Hope conference. We will be back at 1 o'clock. We can't wait for you to come back. Hopefully you are taking advantage of. Call your friends. Tell them to take advantage of the access that you're getting to amazing people.
Especially when they go to Las Vegas for Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
You don't even understand. Noah says eating is essential. E-I-E-I-O. It's E-I-E, huh, Roz?
Well, we love you guys. We'll see you at 1. We're going to take a short break.
Bye.
I want